Verse 6, he says, shout and sing for, you see where he says shout there, people? I'm going to read it again. Shout and sing for joy. Now, if you have joy in your life, are you going to be like, I have joy, right? When you are in a concert and your favorite band comes out and he's looking really good with his nice hair and he's all sweaty, right? We shout for joy. And he's saying here, when you sing, right, shout and sing for joy. Now, I'm not encouraging like a crazy shouting where like there's been times when my dad would preach in a very like Pentecostal church. Nothing against Pentecostals, but there's some churches where he's like, let's open to Isaiah. And he's literally like, point number 1. And it's like, wait, are you guys gonna listen or what, right? Right? I know how it is. But look, there's a reason why they're shouting. Shout and sing for joy, O inhabitant of Zion, for great in your midst is the Holy One of Israel. Zion here, or Jerusalem, is the dwelling place of the Israelite people, the Israel nation. But where is it now? Where does God dwell? Where does he dwell? Starts with a C, ends with an H. Come on, guys. The church. Everyone say church. He dwells in the church. Jesus is among us. And he has always desired to be among us. In Exodus 5, God let them make a sanctuary so that he can dwell with his people. In John 1, God became flesh, and what did he do? He dwelt among us. In John 14, we saw this in our series that we're currently in. God dwells in his church through what? The Holy Spirit. In Zechariah 2, Jesus will return in power to do what? Dwell among us as king. He wants to dwell among you. Guys, look around here. Look around the people around. Just look at their faces. Look around. Take a good look. Get used to their faces because this is your family. You will be spending eternity with these people. If Jesus is their Lord, that is, if they're like, Jesus sucks, well then they're not going to be there, right? But if Jesus is your Lord, you're going to be with these people forever. Am I allowed to say that? Too late. They already came out. The fifth way. Let's get together, people. Let's get together. I know you guys wanted food. You wanted the food. Okay. The fifth way to live a life of thankfulness is this. Write this down. Be aware of who your family is. Be aware of who your family is, because sometimes the church is the only family some people have. Sometimes the church is the only place that people will find fathers and mothers and brothers and sisters. I'm fortunate to have an amazing, loving family, both here and in Brazil. And maybe you do too. I see families here all the time, but there are people who don't have it. And you have to know who is your family. And then when we see here, shout and sing for joy, O inhabitant of Zion, for great in your midst is the Holy One of Israel. Jesus is among us wherever we are. We could be driving together. Jesus is there. We can be at a coffee shop. Jesus is there. We could be at a bar. Jesus is there. We could be at someone's house. Jesus is there. He is among the church. And this is reason to shout. This is reason to sing out with joy and tell the world what happened to your life. I mean, evangelism really is retelling the story. It's retelling the gospel in your context, saying this is the gospel, but this is how it affected me. It's not just saying Jesus came and died, and he rose again, and now he's going to come back soon. It's saying Jesus came and he changed who I am, and the reason why he did that is because he loves me and he died on the cross for me. This is who I used to be. This is who I am now, and this is where I'm going to spend eternity. I want you to spend eternity with me. It's sharing the gospel.